Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so Paul and Tyson just went down, and boy, was that depressing. It was exactly what I thought would happen. I said, Mike would be a little bit slower. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, to be honest. The Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano fight was definitely the best fight of the night. Amanda Serrano got robbed for sure, and I think everybody knows that. It was pretty evident, I believe, that Amanda won that fight. Even with the Katie taking the point deduction. Now, I don't know about... I mean, even if Katie won, definitely not unanimous decision. Definitely, like I'm saying, Katie, even if she did win like she did, not unanimous decision at all. Definitely split. I think Amanda Serrano should have won, not by unanimous, probably split decision. It was Amanda threw 100 more, or landed 100 more punches, and Katie got that point taken away. She still lost somehow. That's 2 robberies for Amanda. I think they're going to run it back, do 12 threes, which obviously favors Amanda. If there was 3-minute rounds that first round, Katie would have been put down in the first round. I mean, she got saved by the bell in that first round. Right at the end there, she didn't know where she was. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the card was pretty good for the most part. The Mario Barrio fight was really good, actually, but the Whindersson Nunes and Niraj Goyet fight was just weird. I mean, it was literally weird. Niraj humped him, which is, I've never seen that before. Absolutely violated him. But I mean, it was what I kind of thought was gonna happen. Whindersson is a influencer boxer, and Niraj is a pro boxer. So I mean, props to Whindersson for not even getting knocked down. I mean, Niraj couldn't really do anything. Whindersson never was like even stumbling or anything like that. In fact, at the end of the fight, he was just going like this, like letting him punch him, because I think he's fed up. Because Niraj, I don't know, I think he thinks he's more entertaining than what he actually is. But yeah, that wasn't a great fight, I don't think, to kick it off. But it was kind of what I thought it was. Whindersson is an influencer, but I get it because he's got all these followers. It was a good draw for like Netflix to get him on the main card because he's got so many followers. But yeah, so I thought about that. And then let's get to the Paul Tyson fight. We'll just jump right to the main event. Yeah, it was just sad. It was just really sad. Jake's walkout was cool. Mike tripped on his walkout. That was, I guess, a telltale sign early. The first 2 rounds, Mike actually looked pretty good, and he caught Jake. He won the first 2 rounds for sure. And then he stopped. People say it's rigged. No, Mike was just old, dude. What I think happened in the first 2 rounds is Mike knew he only had this much of a gas tank, because he's 58, and he tried to knock Jake out in the first 2 rounds. Props to him. I mean, that was his only shot, and I think he burned himself out. And that was it. Fighting is just a different type of cardio. It burns you out so much quicker, and the adrenaline dump is probably insane. So, yeah, I think he burned himself out in the first 2 rounds. You could tell he was kind of trying, he was pushing Jake up against the ropes, and then he started going off, and I think he burned himself out, and then that's when Jake started, landing a little bit. Jake obviously won the last 6 convincingly. Props to Jake for not swinging and trying to knock him down. He said that afterwards, that he could tell his age was starting to kick in at some points, and he wasn't really engaging. And Jake just decided, I'm not. He's like, I want to give the fans a fight, but I respect Mike too much to put him down or anything like that. So, and I believe him, honestly. I've seen most of Jake's fights, and Jake has some serious power, and you could tell right there. I mean, Mike was moving so slow and so out of it. His reaction time was so down. Jake could have put him down if he wanted to. But it was just a lose-lose. Didn't look good for the sport of boxing at all. I mean, now it's going to start this whole new movement where I think older boxers are going to think they can come out and fight. Like, yeah, to be honest, I don't know what people thought. I don't know why everybody thought Mike Tyson was going to win. No offense, but I mean, he's 58. The mitts don't hit back. All those training videos, I mean, it's just It was exactly what I thought was going to happen. So I feel so bad for Mike. Like, it was just depressing to watch. Just didn't make me feel good. Not even for Jake taking the fight, just in general. Like, it just wasn't good. That many people saw it. It was just a bad event overall. Like, Netflix was fighting with their streams. It was lagging every 2 seconds. I don't even think like half the people got to watch it. Thankfully, we did because we logged into Netflix early. We still had a lot of buffering, but yeah, it was just like Serrano didn't win with the judges. Then her coach went off on there, was super unprofessional, and then the stream was lagging, and then the whole Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight, the main event, was just weird. Not a good event. Yeah, it's not good for the sport of boxing. It puts a real damper on it. Like, yeah, it doesn't prove anything for Jake. Mike Tyson has a loss to Jake Paul in his record now. That's just not it. I hope Mike's done. I know he didn't say yes or no. I really hope he's done. He said something to Logan right after, and Logan just like straight up didn't even try to respect him. So that was pretty interesting too. Right after that just happened, I don't know why Logan couldn't. Whatever. It was just didn't make me feel good. At least he got paid. Both of them got paid, but like I said, it's a lose-lose for Jake. I get like it's a big money fight, which is I knew what it always was gonna be, but yeah, Jake's just he needs he likes the big money fights for sure, and he likes the big names to draw in because the Ryan Borland Andre August fights, he didn't get as many many people watching, I don't think, and I think I know he says he wants to be world champion. We'll see whenever he's ready to actually kick that in gear, but right now he seems like he's in the phase of more getting big numbers, so we'll see. What I think's next for Mike Tyson? Hopefully retirement. Please be done, Mike. What I think's next for Jake Paul? I personally want to see Jake versus Tommy too. I think they're ready for that. But I think KSI and Tommy's being rumored for that to fight again. At least I heard from Tom Aspinall, and I know Aspinall and Tommy Fury have been good friends for a long time. So yeah, I hope the KSI and Tommy too would be fine with me. I know Tommy probably needs the money. Tommy turned down this Netflix deal. This could have been him and Mike Tyson instead of Mike Tyson, which would have been a way better event, but he turned it down. So I know Jake said if he offers one to him, it's going to be way less money, but just crazy. Tommy Fury probably could have made $20 million or at least 15. He turned it down, so that's crazy. But I hope Jake and Tommy fight again. I know Jake said it's like he's obviously open to it to fight him again. I think Jake wins that rematch. If not, it's going to be a really good fight either way. But Jake's improved a lot since they first fought, and Tommy didn't look too good against KSI. So we'll see. I think that would be a better fight. And then if Jake wins, it sets up the trilogy. But I think that would give Jake a little bit more credibility. Yeah, Jake's never going to get credibility enough from people. He knows that. But people hate on him for anything. But, I mean, really, he's a kid on Vine that is now fighting Mike Tyson in a stadium in front of 70,000 people on Netflix. Like, that's nuts. He's only been boxing for 4 years, so but most people don't want to see that, so it's whatever. Yeah, it was a great fight. I get what Jake's trying to do for boxing, and he's done a lot for it, but he's got to also, like, he's shooting himself in the foot sometimes with this. Like, you got to branch out a little bit more and fight. Let's hope now he fights. Let's just hope he fights like Tommy, or at least somebody a little bit more of a step up. I just want him to fight some actual pro boxers, and if he says he wants to become a world champ. But do you think that will happen? Probably not. I think he likes the big money fights too much. And I don't see Canelo taking the fight that he keeps calling him out. I don't see Canelo taking that. Not yet. I know Canelo says he's open to it eventually, towards the end of his career, like an exhibition. But Canelo's too active right now, and he's in his prime. So, I mean, obviously that fight would do huge numbers, which is what Jake wants. But, yeah, I think the next move for Jake is Tommy Fury, for me, to be honest. And, yeah, think that's about it for me today, guys. Quick video, but I just wanted to get it out. I'm actually about to go watch the John Jones and Stipe fight, and then obviously I'll do a breakdown on that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get this video out Sunday, yeah, Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, sometime like that. But yep, final words, I guess. I guess decent event. Overall, I give it like a 6 out of 10. Just mainly just sad for Mike Tyson. I really hope he's done. Didn't do much for either of them. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. I'm trying to do a little bit. I'm trying to be more active with them. So yeah, I'll be back to the UFC fight, and then we'll see after that what's coming up. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one.